Efala completes 227 hours cook-a-thon. Now the news in detail. The federal government has been urged to take decisive steps towards revamping the nation's ailing economy. These were the opinion of APC chieftain Chief Segun Ajibolu and a public affairs analyst Eda Ayo Arogundade while featuring on the EKTV News and Current Affairs program Ejire. Chief Ajibolu said that government must consider the introduction of price control board to tackle inflation. Eda Arogundade urged President Bola Tinubu to urgently repair the Warri and Kaduna refineries to ameliorate the sufferings of the masses. On security, Chief Ajibolu called on security agencies to put an end to criminal activities in the country. He added that there was the need for security agencies in the country to strengthen their intelligence gathering. The Supreme Court has affirmed the election of Umo Eno of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) as the validly elected governor of Akwa Ibom State. The Apex Court dismissed appeal filed by the All Progressives Congress (APC), the Young Progressive Party (YPP), and the New Nigerian People's Party (NPP), each contesting Eno eligibility and the conduct of the election. The Supreme Court today reserved judgment on appeal filed by the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and its candidate Ladi Adebutu to challenge the outcome of the governorship election that was held in Ogun State on March 18, 2023. The appeal is seeking to remove Governor Dapo Abiodun, who contested and was re-elected on the platform of the All Progressives Congress (APC) from office. A 5-member panel of the Apex Court, led by Justice Iyango Koro, adjudged to deliver judgment on the electoral dispute after all parties adopted their final briefs of argument. Still on court story, Justice Jude Onwuebuzie of the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, sitting in Akpo, Abuja, has admitted that a former Minister of Power and Steel, Mr. Olu Agunloye, be granted bail. Agunloye was arraigned before the court yesterday by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) on behalf of the federal government, facing a 7-count charge related to forgery, disobedience to a presidential order, and gratification. In today's ruling on Agunloye's bail, Justice Onwuebuzie granted the defendant bail in the sum of 50 million naira with 2 sureties in like amount. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has secured the conviction of one Benjamin Ika, who was arraigned before Justice Emeka Nwite of the Federal High Court, Abuja. He was sentenced for 5 years imprisonment for involvement in $1.6 million naira cryptocurrency fraud. The commission announced this in a statement shared on its Facebook page. According to the statement, Ika pleaded guilty to 1-count charge. This is the broadcasting service of Ekiti State. For news, information or comments, send to bscsnewsroom@gmail.com. Now to the rest of the bulletin. The National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, has called for a halt in tuition fee increment in higher institutions across the country. The student body specifically condemned the proposed tuition fee by the management of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, and the Federal College of Agriculture, also in Akure, Ondo State. According to the Senate President of NANS, Mr. Akinteye Afis, said that the developments was unacceptable and could lead to student arrest across the country to protest the development. The Kogi State House of Assembly has screened and confirmed Yakubu Adabenege as the new Auditor General for local government in the state. Adabenege was confirmed during plenary session in Lokoja. The new Auditor General for local government, who have served as the personal assistant to the governor-elect Alhaji Usman Ododo, was nominated by the outgoing governor of the state, Yahaya Bello. Speaking with newsmen after he was confirmed by the lawmakers, the new Auditor General for local government said it will ensure there was no fraud in the system. The Chief of Staff to the Governor of Rivers State, Chidi Amadi, has resigned. The state's Commissioner for Information and Communications, Joseph Johnson, who confirmed the resignation to newsmen, said that the governor would announce a replacement at the appropriate time. Amadi's resignation brings to 10 the number of principal members of the Fubara cabinet who have parted ways with him as a result of the rift between the governor and his former political godfather, Wike. And on a sad note, a tragic incident unfolded in Ikorodu, Lagos State, where an unidentified female bank employee took her own life inside a staff toilet due to economic hardships. The deceased, 32 years of age, is said to have ingested a poisonous substance while in the bank restroom, leaving a note behind. In the note, she expressed despair over her financial struggles, citing low figures and pervasive sense of not working in her life. And on the foreign scene, Ghanaian chef Falilatu Abdulrazak appeared to have broken the world record after cooking non-stop for more than 227 hours. Wrapped in her country's flag, Abdulrazak brought the cook-a-thon to an emotional end with a salute to the crowd on Wednesday. Prior to the cooking marathon, she called it a national assignment, saying that she was doing it for Ghana. Her team says it will send the evidence to the Guinness World Records for official confirmation that she has broken the record. And the World Health Organization (WHO) says that data from various sources indicate increased transmission of COVID-19 in December, fueled by large gathering during the Utah. The Director General of the World Body, Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus, confirmed this during an online media conference. He said that the J1 variant was the most commonly reported variant globally. He added that although COVID-19 is no longer a global health emergency, the virus is still circulating, changing and killing. And to sports, former England board Sif-Goran Eriksson says he has a year to live after being diagnosed with cancer. The 75-year-old Swede was the first foreign coach to manage England and led the side to the quarterfinals of the 2002 and 2006 World Cup and 2004 Euros. To end the news at 3, here again are the main points. We told you that Supreme Court has affirmed the governorship election of Akwa Ibom State Governor Umo Eno. It was in the bulletin that Supreme Court has reserved judgment in Ogun State gubernatorial election. You also heard that the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, has called for a stop in tuition fee increments in higher institutions. Lastly, on the news at 3, you heard Ghana chef Falatu has completed 227 hours cook-a-thon. Before we go this afternoon, here is our message for you. Join hands with the present administration to move the state forward. And that was the news at 3, as put together by the production team and edited by Shola Olorunlano. I am Sunday Daramola. Good afternoon.